Hello! This is such intense music, I feel like something's gonna happen. Okay, it's past. I am Sean, and I'm here to stream some Endzone, A World Apart. This is a game that I bought during the Steam summer sale a couple weeks ago. I bought like Flotsam and what's that Judgment one? Survival sim. I played a couple last week, I think. What else did I buy? I bought Tabletop Simulator, stuff like that. Anyway, I bought a whole bunch of these little indie post-apocalyptic games that I really wanted to try out. And for some reason, I waited a long time to play this one. But I've been playing it and I've been loving it. I'm gonna turn this music down before it drives me crazy. Options, audio, music volume. There we go. That's much better. It's much better. All right. Anyway, now I can hear myself think. Yeah. So I bought a bunch of these on Steam Summer Sale, and I played this one. I'm actually in the demo or in the tutorial right now. Not demo, tutorial. This is a long tutorial. I thought maybe I could play through the tutorial so I didn't look like a complete idiot, but I didn't have enough time to finish it, so now I'm streaming the tutorial. But it seems like it's toward the end of the tutorial. I don't know, we'll see. But if it does end during this stream, I'll just start a new game, like a game for real, and we'll get started like that. So might work out pretty well. I'm in season 31. For anyone who's played this before, that would mean something. For the rest of you, it means I've been playing it for like about 3 hours, I would say. And here are my initial thoughts. Okay, still in the tutorial again. You know, 3 hours. This is like a first impressions kind of a thing. The game is great. I really like it. It's very similar to something like Surviving the Aftermath or Banished, which is fantasy based. But Surviving the Aftermath is probably the closest thing to this. Also Flotsam. You know, Flotsam is on water, but this is very similar to that. City Builder. You know, I'm paused right now, but here's all my workers. Stuff going on. Here's my town center. It's a well. Recycler, right? So everything has a really cool, like, post-apocalyptic aesthetic. I mean, a really cool. I really like this stuff. And then, so on top of that, you have the normal city builder stuff, and then you have like survival. But it's so detailed, from what I can tell, because you have stuff like stats. Production stats, medications against radiation, community resources. There's your medication right there. It's just pretty amazing. So if you're a stat nerd, I consider myself a little bit of a stat nerd. This might be a little over me. Like, I can't see myself sitting here and looking through each one of these. But like, that's cool. What's that spike from? Oh, I produced 60 radiation protection suits, right? That's cool. But I feel like it's a lot. Like, these are just the production numbers. Then we have storage, we have population, which is cool to see. My population of children is pretty much staying around the same, but adults is going, oh, it went down a little bit right there. You know, I love this. Oh, look at this. Education distribution clothing. I can't even say it. Education distribution productivity. Education distribution. I mean, it's crazy. The stats in this game are crazy. But I consider that a good thing. You don't have to look at the stats, but they're there if you like them. You know what I mean? You don't have to pay attention to all that stuff. Right here. Total progress, 24%. Is that 24% of the tutorial? I would think not, but we'll see. I mean, I'm ready to keep, you know, to play it for a long time. It's a great game. So that's mainly my point. There's a lot to do here. If you see up in this little mini map, the little white area, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I've built the majority of my stuff, right? All my manufacturing, my housing, although I do have some over here too. I have some houses over here. I have a little farm. I did a farm. These are ruins over here. What else did I do? Oh, I built a cemetery way down here. Because it's a little, you know, it's like Sim City where if you build industrial next to residential, the people kind of freak out. Which reminds me, you can check that out. Like, look, here's my overlay map. These people here are not happy because they're next to the industrial area. Same with these people. This person's happy because they're next to the market and they're next to water. I imagine that's why. Yeah, so that kind of improves. I think it tells the attractiveness of a dwelling surroundings contributes to the contentedness of its inhabitants. Say that 5 times fast. It is influenced by the attractiveness of the buildings in the vicinity. So that would be like this market. So anyway, you have overlays for that. You have overlays for water. These are water tables. Of course, you have... This is all considered dry right now. But when it rains, that turns green. You know, in the low areas. Very, very cool. What else? Electricity. I don't have electricity right now. I'm not to that point. Building condition. Nothing is deteriorating yet. And then radiation. So I have some radiation over here. Not horrible. But cleanup efforts are underway. I'm like literally to that point. So, you know, if you like city builders, here's like my review before I even play this game. If you like city builders and you love statistics and you love micromanaging every tiny little part, this is definitely the game for you. It doesn't go as far as like Zoo Tycoon and games like that where you can check on each wait, maybe you can. I'm like, let's see. Oh, you can check out all of their all of their individual. So, okay, I just realized this live on the air. He gets this guy right here. I just clicked on his name, or no, it's her, Isabel. She is a charcoal burner. That's her job. I'll show you where you can assign jobs. She has a good education, it looks like. Clothing. She has an activated carbon mask on. She has a metal tool. So she has like good stuff. She's educated. And she earned this badge called the Builder Badge. It says this badge is awarded for prominent work in the profession builder. Okay. Learned a lot from screwing up buildings, which, you know, is kind of a throwback to making things out of scrap, I imagine. And she's... Look at that. Her positive effects, negative effects on her, if I want to see like why she's unhappy. She is unhappy because of her surroundings. Which, I mean, it's all scrap metal, lady. Come on. And her education. Oh, it even tells about what kind of education she has. She has a productivity education. Which you can change that in the school. You could make like a trade school. And you can make a school for more, let's see, book learning. Handling clothing. I imagine that changes eventually. But her big thing is productivity. She doesn't have anything in her inventory. And she is... Oh, she has no partner. Men, she's available. Look at her right there. Can you see her right above me? She's got the gas mask on. So she could look like anything. Whatever your imagination tells you. That's Isabel. Thank you, Isabel, for the... Let's see if we can... Oh, I can't zoom in anymore. Alright, anyway. Enough messing with Isabel. I'm going to unpause this. And I just wanted to explain a little bit about how freaking awesome this game is. It's about to auto-save. That's kind of a weird thing. It has to pause for about 2 seconds and save, but not a big deal. Look at this market. I mean, this game is really, really well done. Alright, anyway, so I'm still in the tutorial, so I have to build a food station. That's where I'm at right now, my task. I'm building a food station over here, right here. And then I can check out, here's my professionals. I have people assigned all these different jobs. There's a maximum, you know, there's how many in each one. The whole 9 yards. What's cool about this game that a lot of these city builders don't do is up here it just says settler, unassigned settlers. You can assign them tasks that they'll do in their free time. So I have 10 people who aren't assigned to a job, but they're going to go cut trees, right? Let's see, tasks. I have gather wood, gather scrap. Upgrade buildings is something you can do. All this kind of stuff. You can even pause buildings if you don't want to build. Gather all resources. Remove radiation. So these are things that I can't do yet in this tutorial, but they give you a good idea. So gather scrap and gather wood are the two things I'm doing right now. Only for those who don't have a regular job. So let me show you kind of an example of that if I can find it. Where did I put? Let's see. Maybe I don't. Oh, maybe I need to zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, there it is. So this is one of the tasks. This is a general gather wood task for anyone who doesn't have anything better to do, right? So, but right here I see that there are 0. Oh, you can't see it. My big head's in the way. There's 0 resources in this circle. So I'm going to assign a new area to gather wood. And that's just something you have to kind of, keep track of and change every once in a while. But I don't know. I'm really loving this game. I know I probably say that on too many games that I play, but I don't buy games without really looking at them first, and thinking this looks pretty cool. And there have been a couple. There have been a couple that I've tried out and been like, wow, this is not a good game. But yeah, this is really cool. It's a very, very fun little city builder, very post-apocalyptic, very detailed. A lot of thought went into this game. I think it's really well done. So I have to wait for this thing to be done. Just doing something here real quick. And what I can do, I can actually speed this up a little bit if I assign... Oh, I already have 12 builders. So I have 12 people assigned to building, and they're still not even doing it. What are they doing? Let's speed it up. There they are.
With the new food station, your settlers are now able to supply themselves with food directly on site. If your settlement is supposed to grow even further, you can think about whether you want to provide additional food stations.
I'll think about it.
Distributing food at your settlement is going to prove to be extremely practical. However, your settlers not only need food to survive, they need water too. To be able to distribute water in a targeted manner, you can build a water point.
Water point. Alright, so as you can see, I just built this, and I can... There's so many things you can do with it. So you can assign your workforce. Again, my head is in the way. Here, let me move myself here a little bit. Ah, okay, there, now you can see. So you can assign your workforce. This is the Stockpile Meter. It says that there are 2,500 possible in this little stockpile. I can make processed food, uncooked food, or all types of food. And then down here it's all the stats, Right now I have 2 people working, Benjamin and Baptiste. And they assign themselves, you know. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know. That's just one example. So what do I need to do? It's giving me a problem. It says resources that can't be collected in the immediate vicinity are food. So it needs to collect food from somewhere. So I need to assign that to, let's see, probably this farm. Let's do that. Yeah. So now it's going to grab food from there. And see this little guy? Who's that? Let's see who that is. Click on him. Can I click on him? There's some boar walking by. This is Greta. Greta is a logistician, as they say. And she is coming down to get to stockpile that food. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. That's just an example. I am turned around. Wait. There we go. So, from here, this is my task. Build a water point. Water point is continuously refilled with water and can shorten the walking distance for settlers who want something to drink. Because right now what they're doing is they're getting it out of here. This lake. I can probably move my head back, right? So let's build a water point that would be closer to over here. Let's just do, yeah, let's do one right here. And they're going to build that. It'll take them a while. I like how it shows the little routes. Like she's going, this is her route to collect food. And then bring it back up here to this food thing. Or to the water thing. So yeah, I mean, it has everything. Like when you cut down trees, you're not just cutting down trees. You can choose to cut down and not replant. You can choose to replant. You can choose to cut down and replant. So every little building here has its own little things that you can customize. You can customize the production limits. All that good stuff. And then you check out to see what problems they're having. Like this one, they have these question marks over the top. Oh, that one just went away. That's the routes of all the people who are working. That's the market. Oh, let me see what the problem is. Oh, it just has some resource shortages every once in a while. But you know, I've cleaned all this area out. This used to just be trees. I've cleared it out of trash. You can see over here, like there's all this scrap. You can collect all that. You can turn it into plastic or metal or cloth. There's a lot going on. Up here at the top, so I have 93 people. And my population's actually going down. Oh, now it's staying the same. 21 of those, 21 children. I think it's 21 in addition to the, yeah, 93 adults, 21 children. You know, you have to make sure you have a school for them, and the school is teaching them. I mean, it's really cool. All right, have I built my water point yet? Oh, right there. No, not yet. But they're dropping off supplies. I have, how many builders? 12 builders. I could assign a few more to get it done quickly. This is my pool of workers who are not, you know, who aren't assigned already. What we need is like carts and stuff, even like a wheelbarrow, you know. I can make roads, which would make things a lot faster. I'm in the tutorial, so it's not, I don't know. It's not, I didn't really plan out, you know, where I was building stuff. I actually didn't think this tutorial would go this long, but I do like it. Look at that. That's really cool. This game's like giving me ideas on little things to build in my own property. I just need a few more junk cars, that's all. Those are all nodes. I can get all those later. Alright, then you have this like notification. So my big problem right now I'm having is homeless settlers, so I need to get a shelter, another shelter built. I tried building homes for all of them, but it just wasn't working. Let's throw, I have a shelter right there. Let's throw another one right next to it. And this is a gathering point, which is cleaned out. So we'll go right there. Where's my scrap gathering point? Oh yeah, I started doing farming too. Raising pigs. What's their problem? Oh, they don't have enough space. You can increase your storage space, all that good stuff. I actually have a lot of stuff. Like if you look up at the... Oh, you can't look at the top. Up at the top. Here, let me move this. There. Up at the top, you can see all... that didn't really work. All of the stuff, you know, the numbers and everything. The inventory. Alright, where am I at on this water point? Okay. Oh, I need to build one more logistician. One more.
Now that your settlers also have a water point available, they can supply themselves with water and food. Similar to how it's done at the food stations, this enables you to precisely control at which places your settlers are able to attend to their needs.
The AI in this game is really good, I think. For them to be able to do this stuff. So yeah, they're basically going to tend to their own needs.
Since we have our logistics under control, now we can concern ourselves with the weather and its challenges. We can build a weather station to enable us to make a forecast regarding upcoming weather and learn if potentially contaminated rain might be coming our way. It can also be used to prepare our crops and rainwater collectors we might have against contaminated rain by covering them.
Cool. Okay. So, weather station. That is next. Weather station. Let's put this... Let's put it up here. Kind of away from most stuff. Is that in a contaminated zone? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we're all contaminated. Yikes. Why is there so much contamination? But, so I have that to build. I have 15 builders. Should be no problem. Man, I have a lot of people. 106 people. And it's still saying that I need to build more shelters. So I'm going to build another shelter. Let's just do it right here. That way we can get more people in here. More jobs. All that good stuff. Alright, this node is done. That is wood. Let's gather over here. See, like this right here, this is a good example. This is the gatherer's cabin, right? I have 4 workers there. This is all efficiency, all that kind of stuff. Stats galore, whatever you want to know. But this circle is the area in which the gatherer's hut gathers, right? And a lot of city builders it just gathers around the building. Well, here you can actually change it. And you can see those yellow parts are nodes that it can actually use. You know, for the gather hut, it's like, I think herbs and mushrooms and stuff like that. So I try to keep it pretty close. But I like that. I like that feature. That you can move your area of production around. Alright, let's speed this up. Maybe they can build. Oh, look at all those builders go. Those are my hazmat people cleaning up the, so I guess they had to do like a cleanup first. That's funny. And then they send in the builders. That's kind of hilarious. My wife actually works for a firm that does something like that, and I gotta show her this. She'd love that little detail. Alright, so they are building. That's what it's going to look like. And it'll tell you the progress here, like as they're dropping off supplies, you know, how close they are to getting done. Alright, what else is a problem here? Homeless settlers still. Production stopped due to empty
Very good.
work areas.
Now that we know what sort of weather awaits us and how we can protect ourselves against contaminated rain by covering our crops and rainwater collectors, we ought to attend to collecting the rain we want. Rain not only humidifies the soil, it can also be automatically collected via rainwater collectors to generate a steady flow of additional water. Since we've already built our weather station, we're able to decide what kind of circumstances would make us want to cover our rain collectors.
Acid rain, I imagine. Alright, we're going to build a rainwater collector. Might as well put it out here. Guess it doesn't matter, really. They're going to have to send in the crew, clean up that contamination. Alright, what can I do here? Set the rain contamination level at which the respective buildings are supposed to be covered to protect them. Rainwater collectors and fields. Okay, so that'll automatically... I'm going to do it at... Let's do it at high and then at high here. So once the contamination level gets high from the acid rain, they'll cover it up automatically. That's pretty cool. I love the detail in that. Look at that. It's very cool. Alright. What is the problem here? Their limit is too low. I'm just making too much stuff. That's the problem. Production. Okay, so production somewhere is halted. My orchard. What's wrong with my orchard? Oh, it has contaminated resources. I can change what I grow, although I haven't found these seeds yet. Like apple and cherry and all that. So I can basically only grow plum, and again, I'm in the tutorial, so. So, it's not a big deal that they produce contaminated fruit because I do have a decontamination post right next door. And this will make kits that will decontaminate your stuff, so. I'm just increasing the production limits on some of these. What's the matter with my water tower? Oh. Oh, I see. I can build that next to it. Let's do it kind of in between. Well, let's do it up here. You see the green line? That's the entrance. I'll just do it right there. Again, production level needs to be increased, or production limit. That's usually always the problem. I don't know why. And for whatever reason, you can turn off water filtration, and you can assign how they gather water, like through water pumps or the lakes, which they're right by a lake. It's amazing. I keep saying it, but I just love how, you know, how intricate this is. Man, they clear out that wood quickly. Where else do I want to clear out? Let's clear out right here. I just built that food station and it's already full. Water point. Oh, they don't have anywhere to collect water. So, we'll kind of just go down here. Might be kind of a haul. Well, let's go right here. For some reason I made houses over here too. Although they're not unhappy. So maybe they like it. I haven't even gotten into this part right here, which is basically like exploring old ruins, like interesting locations. I have to make an explorer for that. Let's see, where are they at? Yeah, there's an explorer and a scout. I haven't made those yet. Alright, what's my problem here? It says something is not... Oh, this one. So that scrapyard has no scrap. Oh, right there. That's a good spot. Yeah, it says there's 1,101 pieces of scrap. You can see them all highlighted there. So they'll clear that out. Water tower or water collector is still being built. Man, I have 24 unassigned. Let's start assigning more of these jobs here.
Never forget that our settlers might get sick if we distribute water contaminated with radiation at our settlement, even if they're wearing protective clothing. We should make sure that the collected water is as purified as possible. We can have our crops covered to shield our seedlings against radiation. But once they've been covered, naturally they won't be irrigated with rain anymore. To rectify this problem, we can build an irrigation plant that is able to artificially regulate soil humidification. Place this building with care, because it is only going to irrigate the soil within its impact radius.
Alright, so irrigation will only impact. So I have my farmlands over here. Let's see, is that, yeah, that's my farmland. So let's build one right here. I don't want to build it next to these houses, they might get a little mad. We'll do that. A little bit of contamination needs to be cleaned up. Is that farmer gonna build it? What's he doing? Oh, he's cleaning up the contamination. That's awesome. Yeah, you can see like all the crops are planted. We're growing. I can choose my seed. Like I can grow black salsify or cabbage. I don't have any of these other seeds. It tells the growing time. It tells the maximum yield. Great. You can't reach that one? That's Jason. He's a very old adult, as you can tell by his gray-haired icon. That's hilarious. Oh, he lives in the shelter. That's funny. He's earned 2 badges: farmer badge for predominant work in the profession farmer, and he's earned a builder badge. He's kind of a jack of all trades, I guess you could say. Let's see what else I need to do. Irrigation plant is being built. Well, oh, he came and got that last part. Where are you going? I don't know where he's going. Hopefully the builders come soon. Oh yeah, here it comes. One. Baptiste. And then, what is all this? Oh, stacks of resources. They can't put them away? Huh. Anyway. That's cool. Irrigator. I'm going to assign an irrigator. I hope I do this well when I'm out of the tutorial, because this is pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff, makes sense. It's just constant management of your city. And I've learned a lot. Like, I think if you played this game, you should definitely go through this tutorial. You learn a lot about building placement and all that. Oh, this is done. Yeah. Fish, they're still making contaminated fish. Let's see. That one's not done. Maybe I should, no. Let's say maybe I should cancel that one, but we always need more water. So this is what I was talking about. Like, I'll probably get rid of these houses. It really makes people unhappy, the red ones here, and just make this whole thing like an industrial area, and just put houses out here. So let me do that. Let me get some more housing. We'll make like a little street here. A little subdivision. It'll take a while to build that, but what else? Dirt road. We can make a dirt road go right through. Let's see. Yeah, right through there. That'll help them. I mean, I don't know. It'll help them go back and forth home. And I also like how these houses aren't all exactly the same. They're a little bit different design. You know, so you don't have like a cookie cutter neighborhood of scrap houses, right? Oh, gotta get rid of that tree. I love that little hazmat crew. That's so awesome. All right, let's see what else we have. irrigation plant I'm still waiting for. Oh, right there. So why aren't they building that? I have 15 builders. Oh, there's a pub keeper. And a researcher. These are ones I haven't done yet. All right. Gathering wood still. I'm going to move that to here. Food station is full. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Gathering scrap is done. So let's move this over here. Yeah, there's lots of scrap over here. Need to clean up that area. Okay, look, so you see here at the bottom, this is our forecast. I'm in season 39 that has uncontaminated rain. But coming up is highly contaminated rain, and then we have medium contaminated rain. So that contaminated rain, I'll need to make sure I cover crops and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just put this on medium. Medium. That'll cover my delicate stuff, my delicates, as they say, so they don't get acid rain on them. My market is not able to reach a lot of stuff. See if that helps. Again, it's down to the city planning aspect of it. You know, I need to have like a central market, industrial area, storage area, you know. And I kind of just went all over the place, but again, it's the tutorial. I have 12 graves in my cemetery. Okay, how's it going? Still need to build that irrigation plant. Why is it taking them so long? I guess since it's so far away, let's speed it up. There we go.
Fabulous. As long as our irrigation plant is supplied with filtered water, it is able to neutralize a possible contamination of the soil due to radiation. But watch out. When water contaminated with radiation is fed into the system, this can lead to precisely the opposite. And the irrigation plant itself may possibly cause radioactive pollution of its surrounding area.
Wow. That's deep. Oh, I got 100 electronics as a reward.
Alongside contaminated rain, there are other environmental hazards, such as sandstorms or droughts. The soil dries out during a drought, and sandstorms sweep across the landscape from time to time. These sandstorms can damage your buildings and ultimately make them unfit for use. We ought to prepare for this and assign several more builders to enable potential damage to be repaired.
Okay.
You can decide which type of task your builders ought to give priority to at our town center. You can instruct them to merely repair buildings, to erect new buildings, or to do both at the same time. This enables you to react quickly in crisis situations. For instance, in the event of a sandstorm, you can quickly attend to having damaged buildings repaired.
Okay.
Now that we've taken care of all the necessary needs of our settlement, such as food, water, protective clothing, and tools, our next efforts ought to focus on increasing the settlement's overall productivity. A research station allows us to develop different technologies. One step in moving our settlement ahead is to make it possible for our refiners to acquire electronics from scrap. We should perform research on the appropriate technology to achieve this and instruct one of our refiners to produce electronics.
All right, I'll do that first. I'm going to assign, let's see. So my priorities are building, repairing, building roads. Okay, that seems accurate. All right, now research station. I always like this part of games where you can start researching new technologies. Let's just throw this way out here. Alright, that's going to be built. Oh, we don't have enough metal tools. Where's my work? Here's my workshops. I'm running full capacity at these things. Huh. Alright, and then I'll need researchers. Oh, I need to build one more recycler. Where's that at? Right there. I'll put this... put it right here. Oncoming drought. So I'm supposed to stockpile food and water, which I have so much. I have so much food and water. I think I'll be fine. That's the herbal hut. I need to move their thing to here. Well, okay, so that's my only problem right now. This is my notifications for issues, and the drought is it. Alright, researchers. Once this thing is done, I'll have researchers. That is done. Let's go over here. Still have plenty of scrap over here. Is that a lake? Yeah. Turn that into a little water collection thing. As you can see on my big map, there's some big lakes down here. Looks like an old city, like remnants of a city over here. Storage depot ruin. So I have literally covered this center part. There's a lot left, a lot of space. Alright, let's speed this up. So it looks like everyone's pretty content. My content meter, you can't see it, but you can see the pop-up there. Since I have average confidence, I've given my people average confidence, so that has higher rate of reproduction. Newborn settlers will live slightly longer. That's very cool. So we're in the middle of this drought. Season 40. What is that? Oh, it's a sandstorm. Wow. Did it damage anything? Let's see. What is that? Oh. Doesn't look like it really damaged anything. Unless there's gonna be more. I don't know. But I have my builders set up to repair anyway, so should be good. They need to build this research station. Oh yeah, the green's coming back. That's cool. Here's my... So my irrigation station irrigates in a circle right there. I think that's funny. So that the green grass is growing better right there. Irrigation is high. That's probably good. I have the plastic covering. Oh, is that a dead person? Died of old age. They died right in the field? What, next to the cabbage? Can we get a mortician in here? I do have morticians, but I think they're too far away. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see if I can get that mortician to go up there. Oh, they're all the way down here. Yeah, just cover that area. There you go. Are they gonna... The cabbage next to the dead body is not growing as well. Oh, here they come. Okay. It's like nothing happened. Just pick the cabbage next to the... Yeah, it's fine. That is hilarious. Okay. Where are we at? Research station is built. Oh, I have to assign 3 people as researcher. Oh, do I have enough? Yeah. And then... electronics. They need to make electronics. Okay. Open research window. Wow. Look at this. This is like a traditional research tree. Loitering ban. Fish feed. Sturdy house. Ooh, I do need a sturdy house, but I think we have to do this one first. Resources. Logistics. Wow. Okay, so what was I supposed... Oh, electronics. I need to research electronics. Alright. That is so cool. So they are currently researching electronics. I built my other recycler. Oh, where is that other recycler? Right here. I need them to make... Oh, they don't know how to make electronics yet because they haven't researched it. Of course. Okay, so we have to wait for that. What's coming up here? Medium contaminated rain, high, weak, and a drought. I feel like I want to get rid of some of these houses. What would happen to the people? Let's try it. Hopefully they had somewhere to go. But I want to get rid of these because they're unhappy. They're super unhappy right there. Plus, you know, it's prime real estate now. Uh-oh. Are we covering our crops? Yes, look at that. Good job. We don't want contaminated rain on our dead body cabbage, because that would be bad. What's up with this orchard? Alright, this recycler does not have a worker. Uh-oh. Oh, we got the contaminated rain coming. Researcher. How many do I have? 3 over there. Refiner. That's what it is. So I have my 4th refiner. They have not... Oh. Oh, that's cool. Another drought is coming. Alright, let's see how our... It's fine. That is done. Are you guys done researching oh, it's right there. I'm going to check out this research window again. So we have, let's see, let's start over here. Food and housing. Is that it? Okay. I really want to make a sturdy house. Definitely some kind of upgraded shelters and, you know, things like that. Hemp weaving mill, refinery, upgrades for, you know, existing buildings, coal mining. Really, really cool. Mining tunnel construction. Paved roads. Motivation. You can research motivation. Oh, here we go. Wind turbine, solar collector, batteries, electric water pump. Advanced school, immunity, defense strategies. Ooh, from what? I haven't come across any kind of enemies yet. Maybe that'll change. Siren tower, barricade, pipe system. Very cool. Just waiting on them to figure out what electronics are. Guess I can assign a couple more researchers. Everyone's working hard. Scrap has all been collected. Oh, there's a good spot. Man, we have to be tired of cabbage by now. I thought for sure, I was thinking the research station might tell you more about different seeds and trees and stuff, but I didn't see that in there. Okay. Knowledge is being generated. Oh, so researchers work on accumulating knowledge, like just like a basic knowledge, as long as there's no research being started. Makes sense. So it's not being wasted, basically, which is cool. Needs coal. Alright, so we have electronics done now. Let's tell these people to make electronics.
Good. With this new research station and the ability to acquire electronics from scrap, we can provide our settlement with all the materials we need. The research station is very useful in enabling us to adapt ourselves to our surroundings by using the right technologies in any situation.
All right.
Down in the Endzone, we dealt with the concept of a solar collector. This solar
do
collector
it.
is able to collect sunlight and convert it into electricity. We wanted to try out whether our idea works and build a solar collector.
Let's do it. Alright, let's build a solar collector. Nice. It's like a whole solar array. Let's put that out here somewhere. Oh, there's a sandstorm coming. Ooh, it's right here. There wasn't a lot of warning on that one. I think I'm cleaning up all that contamination. Man, these guys are efficient. Alright, so we're in the middle of a drought. But we have plenty of water, plenty of food. We're good on that. What should I research next? Loitering ban. I wish it told what it does. It just says loitering ban. It has a picture of no alcohol or cigarettes. Let's just do it. Oh, here. Okay. I thought if I clicked on it, it would start it automatically. It prohibits settlers from boosting their confidence by visiting their homes or other buildings, and as a result, distracting them from their work. I feel like that would be a bad thing to restrict that. All right. I really want a sturdy house, though, so gotta do the loitering ban. How's my solar collector coming? So I'm going to be able to start doing electronics here soon. That'll be cool.
The solar collector produces energy by capturing sunlight and feeding this energy into a grid. The solar collector also gives us all the relevant information we need to keep an eye on our settlement's power consumption. Each of your buildings automatically hook up to this power grid when you set up an electric power pole within the building's range. Buildings supplied with electricity work distinctly, more effectively, and produce faster as a result. What's more, housing supplied with electricity increases the confidence of the settlers who use it.
Cool. All right. So that is my source, and they, just like SimCity, they do not have electricity. So electric power poles. Let's put some. Oh, they do not have a high range. So we'll do like Let's see. That. Oh, they have to connect to each other? Okay. Alright, so that's attached. Do they have electricity now? Let's see. Do I need to turn this on or something? I think maybe it'll just take a second. We'll see. Before I build any more power poles, let's see. Ooh, and I can make a battery. That is cool. So again, now that I know this, you know, about providing electricity and all that, I can plan my next one a lot more efficiently. It probably makes sense to make a power plant over here too, so that this one isn't stretched. Let's see. Oh, they haven't built the poles yet. Okay. Research was performed on new technologies. So now my people won't loiter anymore. Now let's do sturdy house. I really want to get better housing. Man, there's so much contamination here. I guess it's from the acid rain. What else needs trees cleared out? I'd say over here, probably. See how that goes. I wonder if I could hook up to that power pole. No. That's just scrap. I thought maybe I could use it for actual power, but no, it doesn't look like it. Come on, builders. I want to see some electricity here. Should probably build some batteries nearby. Do they have to be nearby? I'll try one right here. So hopefully I'll be able to store more energy. Some people have gas masks, some of them just have these little filtration. Oh, neck scarf. That's it? Neck scarf? She's she's a young adult. She's uneducated. Her workplace is right there. Cool. Let me check out that school. So, handling tools is my #1 priority right now, but maybe it shouldn't be. Handling clothing. The better settlers are trained in handling clothing, the longer they can wear the clothing before it falls apart. And then the badges basically makes it so that they get awarded more often. Oh, this school is all full. I didn't even look at that before. Alright, let's make another school. Oops. Yeah, we'll make another school over here in the rich area. And then I can educate more people. It's all about the education. I think the education, the AI does pretty well in this game. That's really cool. It's like building up an actual, you know, little neighborhood there. Oh, so you can turn the power on or off with a little switch right there. That's funny. Why are my builders so slow? I guess I should max them out a little bit. Max them out a little bit. That doesn't make sense. Need more teachers. Come on, let's connect this grid so I can see what happens. There we go. One more. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's nighttime. You guys don't have to sleep. Come on. Yay, so now do I have power? Oh, I see. That's connect. Those two aren't connected. So I need to build another set of power poles. Like right in the middle, I guess. Huh. That's weird. Alright, research is ready. I can now do sturdy house. What does fish feed do? I don't really need that. Oh, I can already do that. Let's do, well, advanced school. Let's do that. An upgraded school fully educates children in all subjects. The educational training also occurs distinctly faster than at a normal school. Okay, let's do that. Do you have to clean up the area? No. Okay. Alright, let's speed this up. says I have settlers with no protective clothing. Where is my tailor shop? There it is. Oh. Let's make more of those. Okay. How are we coming on that power pole, guys? Looks like the school is done. Let's have them focus on badges. I do have 20 children. And a school can only hold 10. Right? Yeah. And it has electricity. Man, that's a cool looking school. I wish I went to a school like that. Why is everyone ignoring that pole? The pole needs to be built. Build the pole. Build the pole. There we go. Yay.
Fantastic. I can only picture how our ancestors must have felt with their almost infinite supply of energy.
I mean, we streamed with it,
However,
right?
you ought to constantly keep an eye on your power consumption to avoid outages.
Alright.
Logically, the solar collector is only able to produce energy during the daytime. It would be beneficial if we could also make electricity available at night so that our settlement remains effective. It's clear that we currently work slower at night, so let's try to store the surplus energy we produce during the daytime. That looks good. Some buildings are now connected to the power grid. Although a well-structured settlement that's hooked up to the power grid consumes a certain amount of resources, it is enormously effective. Oh, and just as an aside, you can have electric power poles put up on many surfaces, even on roads.
Cool.
With the settlement producing on a stable scale, we can now focus on exploring our surroundings. Though we heard a bunch of stories in the
There we
Endzone,
go.
now we can explore the ruins our ancestors left behind firsthand to find treasure and resources.
Treasure.
Let's build an expedition station.
Let's do it. Alright, expedition station. Let's do that like down here. We'll just do it like right here. This will be like research row right here. Kind of. Alright. I'm excited about this electricity. Look at that. They have their lights on in their houses and everything. Fancy. Start running some of these poles down. Let's do one there. We'll just kind of go as far as I can go. Boy, there's a lot of stuff that I need to run electricity to. I think I'll stop there because they get pretty caught up in even just building the poles, so. And I'm supposed to be building the expedition station. Very, very cool. Doesn't look like anything needs repaired yet, which is good. Still pretty dry everywhere, except where I have my irrigation. Oh, some yellow spots of contamination. Oh, what's coming? Oncoming drought.
Well done. Assign settlers to be scouts and prepare expedition rations. When you want to send off an expedition, you can decide the quantity of expedition rations with which to supply the expedition. As a result, you can control how long and how thoroughly it is able to explore a ruin.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I was assigning dudes to be scouts. Well done. Assign settlers to be scouts and prepare expedition rations. When you want to send off an expedition, you can decide the quantity of expedition rations with which to supply the expedition. As a result, you can control how long and how thoroughly it's able to explore a ruin. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's send out a few scouts to find a ruin. The scout will visit the ruin you have designated and explore it. As a result, the scout will supply us with important information about the site that we should pay attention to when we start an expedition.
Okay, so scouts first, then explorers after that. So, I guess we need to have enough expedition rations first. Open expedition window. Oh, look at this. So, this site looks promising, but the radar doesn't show what exactly we're dealing with yet. Chief, we should send one of our scouts to check out the place first. Okay, yeah. So, that right there, send scout. Waiting for free scouts. Okay. So, I have to wait till people can be assigned as scouts. Looks like they're all very busy. Oh, we have Marie. Marie's getting ready to be a scout, or is she scouting right now? Oh, ongoing scouting mission. Oh, you can cycle through them. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Can I click on her? Oh, yeah, she's right there. Awesome. So she's checking out this place.
Our scout has returned and brought along a variety of useful information. Now that we know what we have to reckon with, we can put together a team in order to explore the ruin more precisely. Each ruin has its own challenges, secrets, and valuable resources. Choose settlers who fulfill the necessary prerequisites for the respective ruin, and give them enough expedition rations to take along. In addition, don't forget to equip them with protective clothing and tools to the best of your ability before you send them off.
Protective clothing. Oh, it's a greenhouse. Oh, maybe we'll find seeds. Yeah, there's a variety of plants growing here that haven't seen. Okay. So I can mark it for salvaging, which of course I won't do. Farmer badge, gatherer badge. So let's do configure. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So I can assign these people. This guy's already a farmer. And we need a gatherer also. Lena? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give them good tools. Action points. 68 in stock. Wow. Alright, I think... I mean, I guess there's 4 more. I should go ahead and do another farmer, another gatherer. Tailor. We don't really need a tailor. Maybe a medic, I'm guessing. And Mila. Wow, this is really cool. There are a lot of people here. Okay, let's go. Expedition is equipped with a small quantity of rations. Oh, they only have well, even though capacity for additional expedition rations exists, the lower the amount of rations an expedition has with it, the less it is able to explore its targeted destination. Do you want to send off the expeditions as planned or make changes? Let's make changes. There we go. Yeah, let's give them some more. Okay, yeah, we'll give them some more rations. I think everything else is good. Yeah. Okay, cool. So they're heading down.
Now that you've commissioned the expedition, it's now in preparation stage. Expedition rations and other necessary resources are being amassed. Afterwards,
that's cool.
The settlers you selected will relinquish their old tasks, assemble, equip themselves, and subsequently set off together on their way. Get yourself ready to make tough decisions.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Good news. Your expedition has finally reached its destination.
It has?
Now it's all up to you. Contact them and listen to what they have to say to you. Make wise decisions and guide the settlers through the ruin with meticulous care.
Wow, it's turned into like Call of Duty. Alright, are they at the destination? Where are they? Are they there? I didn't see them. Alright, it's still ongoing, apparently. Oh, what does that mean? Sandstorm, oh. Okay. Man. It's still coming, isn't it? Oh. It just takes time, I guess. So, I think it'll let me know. Oh, here they are. Is that them? No, that's... boars. Or zombies. Possibly zombies. No, it's boars. Where are those people? They're actually not too far away. I do need to make more protective clothing, though. Maybe I should make another... Oh yeah, I can make sturdy houses now. That's so cool. I don't know. I love that. Uh-oh. Need to make more power plants. What was that? Oh, here they are. Where are they at? It looks like... oh, that's them right there, isn't it? Oh. Here they come.
at the greenhouse, Chief. I don't know what that scout told you. To us, it just looks like any other ruin scattered around in the wilderness. Not very promising.
Well, take a look around. Some plants are growing where the planting area must have been when this was still a lush green oasis. There's also an old ventilation shaft that we could dismantle. Okay. Some sort of corn grows here. Good thing we brought along an expert. See, bringing the farmers, it like actually made a difference. It's very cool. Okay, continue. Plants growing here only vaguely resemble the corn we know. The exposure to radiation must have altered their phenotype. We could gather them and try to cultivate them. That sounds like fun. This option has been completed. Okay. Ventilation shaft. We could remove the cover of this old shaft. Not much to expect here, Chief, but you never know. Wait. Our expert tells us it would make a good refuge for some edible mushrooms. Alright, I get it. Cool. I was told it deals with some kind of moss with fungi. Our gatherer is sure it's edible. He's already took a bite. Uh-oh. But I did bring gatherers, right? So that's good. Alright, so we're done. Loot and return. So I can assign... Oh, that's cool. Just all of it, right? Loot and return. Time to head home. I guess it's back to the daily grind, right? Got that.
Well done. Your decisions during an expedition are decisive for its success. Try to be as well prepared as possible and make wise decisions because the consequences could be fatal. Now let's loot this place and get out of here. Take as many resources as your settlers can carry and bring them back to your settlement.
I love how he's like, this is a very nice area. There's a lot of research and information we can get here. Now loot it. Let's loot this place. Got it.
Now that you know how you can help your settlers to manage in this environment so hostile to life, I'd like to show you how you can design your settlement in such a way so that your settlers are not only able to survive in it, they're actually glad to be here as well. Your settlers are eager to live in surroundings that please them. For instance, they'd rather not live next to a building that produces lots of noise or dirty grime. You can switch to the heat map of dwellings attractiveness to be able to see just how attractive the dwellings in your settlement are.
Should have told me that before, buddy. Oh, that one doesn't like living there?
In this view, you see which cabins and shelters have been placed in attractive surroundings and which ones are in unattractive surroundings. If you want to make your settlers particularly happy, you should pay attention to providing them with attractive surroundings. To increase the attractiveness of a residential area, you can put up some decorations to beautify your settlement. Each decoration increases the attractiveness of the area where it has been placed. Maybe it's time for you to design your settlement a little more attractively to make your settlers happier.
Throwing shade. Alright. Well, it's funny that they tell me this now. Saving. But that's cool. I can build some decor. Oh, I have a Halloween pack. When I bought this, it came with some kind of Halloween pack. So I have like a couple Halloween things. That's cool. Alright. Scrap totem. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Oh, that adds quite a bit. So we'll put that like right here. And then I don't know, for the heck of it, we'll do street lamp over here. Oh, you can't do like multiples? Or can you? No. I'm really kind of trying to get them better. Flower bed. 3, 3, 3. I think every... Oh, that gives 8. Wow, that's cool. Maybe they need a scrap totem too. Heck yeah. Alright. So, the team is coming out to build the crazy scrap totem. Oh. You always have to pay attention to these scrap gatherers. Especially the wood. Man, they go through that wood quickly. Let's clear that stuff out of there. Cool. I cannot believe it's been an hour and a half and I'm still in the tutorial. But I think I'm going to end it here. I like how they send up those little lamps. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to stop it here, and I guarantee I'm going to stream this again. This is a really cool game. So I think next time I'll stream will probably be Tuesday. Maybe I'll stream before then, because Tuesday I'm streaming a very special game that releases that day. So I want to stream this again though. This is very fun. So thanks everyone for watching.